Hey, it's Jess. I am, I am like 13, 14 months out from gastric bypass. I'm weighing like 145. I go up and down a couple pounds here and there. And I am 4 weeks tomorrow out from my tummy tuck. And, I'm having a hell of a time. On Friday, I have these two bulbs, the Jackson Pratt drains, and they're bulbs that come out from like either side of my groin, and then I have to wear like a binder, like a tight girdle, and then I safety pin these Jackson Pratt drains onto my thing. So I have to empty these drains, and I was getting like 100. You're supposed to get them out at 2 weeks, or whenever you have 15 cc's or less of discharge per day. I was having 100 cc's at 4 weeks out, so that's okay. Some people have. I had that second surgery because I was having the excessive bleeding on the same day as my first tummy tuck, and I lost like 25% of my blood volume. But so I just thought, okay. But then I went to change one of the drains, and oh my god, it was like foul death stench. And then I noticed on the outside too, it was kind of green, and like the holes burnt like fire. So I went to the ER on Friday night, and I went like 8:30, and I was there until 5:30 in the morning, which really chapped my ass. But anyway, and so they stuck some Q-tips in my like drain holes, and they took some blood work, and they gave me a CT scan, and they said, while I don't have any what's the word? Abscesses or something. I have pockets of fluid near the inside of my drain things, and I have an infection in my subcutaneous fat, and then I have, just external infections where the drains are. But, I've had these bad boys in for 4 weeks, and it's super duper hot here in Colorado at the moment, and I don't have any air conditioning. It's just been like a hot, itchy, sweaty, stanky, painful mess. I mean, the bypass, like, my husband took 10 days off, and I could watch the boys and stuff, and I wasn't 100% at 10 days, but at 4 weeks my doctor released me to any activities, working out or lifting or whatever. I'm at 4 weeks now, and I can't even really stand up straight. I have to walk kind of like a hunched over old woman, and my husband's really been helping me out because it's hard to feed the family, it's hard to clean the house, it's hard to go up and down the stairs. This is 4 billion times more painful than gastric bypass, and it still looks like I have a flap. It's not attractive. I mean, I'm like really hot until my belly button, and my new belly button looks great, but I still have like a flap, and so I have to wear this really tight hot binder, and my Jackson Pratt drains keep getting caught on things, like when I go potty or stand up or sit down or bend over or get in bed or get out of bed. These drains will catch on things, and you feel like your intestines are, it's really painful in my opinion. So I've been taking 40 Percocet a week, and I've been having to go back every week for a new prescription, and I think they're starting to think that I'm like, I have a problem, but it's really painful, and 40 a week is just not cutting it. And when you have the surgery, you gear up and you think, what, it's going to be painful for a minute, but I really need it, and after all this work, I want to look great, and I want to, your flap really bothers you. However, you're not really thinking, for 1 month, as my children are hungry, as my house needs to be cleaned, as people need to be fed, as I have errands to run and bills to pay. You're not thinking for 1 month that you're just going to be, in so much pain. So I'm losing momentum as we progress. So I'm still having buyer's remorse. I'm not completely positive that I made the right decision having this surgery, because the gastric bypass I really needed. I was morbidly obese. I didn't want to die in my 40s, as many of my family do. I could not control it on my own. I tried everything. You know, I had a 98% statistic stacked against me. I've never regretted that for 1 minute, even though I've been throwing up, even though I cried over food, even though I grieved and it was a death, and even though, you know, I'll never be able to eat normal portions for the rest of my life. I've never regretted that for 1 second, not for 1 second. But this was optional. It was just my own sick vanity, and it's been so much more painful. So, maybe I'll feel differently as time progresses, but as of right now, I think I have buyer's remorse, and I'm not enjoying it. But, you know, bypass has brought me a lot. It's brought me, you know, I have a community of bypass friends that I go to, you know, hang out with, because I met them all at the bypass support group. So it's been socially good for me, and it's been, of course, healthfully, you know, a good decision for me. And it's been a really great decision. I haven't regretted it for a moment. So I'm really, you know, I really agonized over lap band, and the sleeve wasn't really an option for me, but I really agonized, do I really need surgery to stop putting a spoon in my mouth, A, and B, do I want to go through something so radical that I'll be, you know, I'll have malabsorption issues for the rest of my life. I mean, will the malabsorption issues and my, you know, the calcium with the density of my bones, are there any long-term studies? But again, I'm thrilled I had the bypass. Again, I'm not exactly thrilled right now I had the tummy tuck. I don't think it looks any better. I sure as hell know it doesn't feel any flippin' better. And, you know, had I have known that it had been this long and this painful and this terrible, I might have just been happy with my flap. I mean, I have lots of before pictures and after pictures, but to tell you the truth, they're kind of X-rated, and I'm not sure how to, you know, kind of block out the X-rated parts to show them, or I would show you. But I still have like a pooch, you know, which looks suspicious like a flap, and I can't even see my stuff. So I'll show you the full body shot. I am wearing size 10s, but I have to wear dresses because of these huge JP Drat, like, bloody testicles. They're so terrible, but I'll show you. I'm not really into this so much, and I have bingo wings, you know. I don't know how much you can see that but anyway, let me see. Okay, so size 10, a lot better than a size 26, huh? I don't know. Got this at Goodwill, by the way, $5. And I'm not, you know, I don't know if this is my own insecurity or if it's really that terrible, but I've been wearing kind of like sweaters over the sundresses, you know? Oh, here, I'll show you my drains and stuff. Okay, here we go. So, this is, I wear underwear over this, even though I don't know if you're really supposed to, but this is my binder that I'm supposed to wear for 6 weeks. And that's not so bad. It's kind of hot, and it's kind of like, you know, sticky. And I'm really cool until the belly button, as you can see here. But this, I don't know if it's the infection or what exactly, but it's not so good. And then here's my drains, which are creepy. And then the holes for the drains are right here. So I can show you my scar a little, maybe. I don't know. You can see it. You see? The scar is pretty well healed up. But see, that still looks suspiciously like a flap, doesn't it? So, maybe, maybe next time I make a video, I won't quite regret my decision, but as for right now, this is not fun. So I'm going to the doctor today, and he's going to tell me more about the infection and the external, internal, and they have my antibiotics, and, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'll see you later. Bye.